Quick follow-up video on replacing the switch station here. So before I had a single gang switch. I'm going to kind of explain how these LX systems work. So essentially each switch station is a little miniature computer, and you program this computer to communicate with the motherboard in the basement. I'm sure there's better technical terms, but so this is a computer. I have another switch station right here. This is also a single. So basically this was a three-way switch originally, is how this kind of worked. You could come in, hit either one of these, all the can lights would turn off, and then the ceiling fans were controlled by two single switches on either side of the door. So you'd come in this room, turn all the lights on, walk across the room to to turn the ceiling fans on. So in this particular room here, in this lounge, I was able to change things around and pull those single gang toggle switches out to use them somewhere else. I don't think I can do that in the rest of the lounges because the wiring is different. All the can lights are on one relay, as opposed to in here, they were on two separate relays. So there's multiple ways you can program your system to where you can have this whole room, the lights, the fans, everything is on a group. So you would have three relays on one group, and then you could have one toggle switch control that group on and off. Or you can set the toggle switch to control a single relay, which is what I have here. So this is controlling relay number 8, I think. This is relay number 9. I think this is actually relay number 10 or 11 is the fans. That's how most of these are set up, to where they control just a single relay and a single that controls power to a single room, bank of fixtures, ceiling fan. Over here, I've actually got to do some reprogramming because I've got my exterior lights set to come on at a time of day. And this one switch here brings on my exterior can lights, which is good, but it also brings on the can lights. It brings on a group of can lights. So I have my upper deck can lights here, my lower deck can lights, and the can lights in the front of my building. So all my exterior can lights are on one group. Well, apparently this is set to control that group. I don't want this one switch bringing on the can lights below the deck or the front of the building. The ones below the deck can come on with a switch down there. The ones on the front of the building are on a timer. So I'm going to reprogram this switch here. I've already pulled it off. I got the switch number downstairs. I'm going to reprogram this one to just turn on, hopefully I can turn on the can lights over the stairs and over the porch without having to create another group in the system. So that's essentially how these things work. Taking these videos where hopefully some poor sap out there, if you're working on these things, this might save you some time. Anyway, hope it helps.